Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of On the Rob. That's right, I'm your host, Rob. I have hijacked the podcast, and today is a very special me episode. We're going to just keep it chill right off the bat. I got a very interesting story for you guys. This week in the Midwest, 4 tornadoes converged to. What you doing? What am I doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
The podcast
Which podcast?
on the Rob.
Did you clear that with me? I didn't hear it, yes.
But no, because you said that yeah, that we today is the recording day,
Yeah,
and well,
he's recording.
we're recording.
Yes, but it's my recording day.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Do you want the chair? Do you want the chair?
I'll take the chair. It's my show, isn't it?
Oh yeah, okay, here. Do a little adjusting here.
Ugh. All right, now you gotta move this whole thing stand.
Yeah, we just gotta do a little
This whole
rearranging here.
Yeah, there we go. Right.
Scooch up a bit.
Well, let me make sure that my Wi-Fi doesn't unplug while we're doing this.
Anyways,
All right, yes. Welcome to the first in-person episode of On the List.
now this week I sent you something that I thought was fucking funny. And it was that guy in Washington that threw a beer bottle at a bartender,
Yeah,
right?
right.
I found that out. That was true.
That was true.
That was.
Just got casual assaults out here.
Yeah, just kidding. Anyways, I have the full story right here.
Awesome.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
This week we're going to Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Madison, Wisconsin.
Fun fact: in the second grade, or the first grade, I did a school project on Wisconsin. Did you know that they are known for cheese?
The laugh in the back. Anyways, I need to find my spot now. That's the annoying part. There it is.
Wisconsin. Thank you.
Anyways, we're talking about a bar fight.
Oh boy.
Bar fight. But this is one of the funniest bar fights that I've ever seen anything about. Okay. Here's how the story goes. There was one man that was so hammered one night, and this was about a year ago, so I should right around now, but right around a year ago. The bartender, of course, decided that instead of the music that they were playing, they're going to change it to Christmas music. Now, this dude was not having it because they changed it during his favorite Black Sabbath song.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm not even gonna lie. I probably would have had a similar reaction.
Instead of the similar reaction that you might have, this dude whipped a beer bottle, full beer bottle, so he wasted about $4 on that.
Yeah.
And whipped it at the bartender's head.
Just at his head.
Narrowly missing.
Narrowly,
yes. Now there wasn't an actual measurement, but of course, narrowly means
pretty close.
Pretty damn close.
4.3 inches away from his head. Nah, we can get narrower. 1.2 inches away from his head.
Oh, we can get narrower. Anyways,
2 centimeters.
Anyways, the rest of the patrons started to make like a barricade while the bartender went to go call the cops, so that he couldn't escape. But he did escape, knocking down the Christmas tree that was in the corner. Of course, he was then caught immediately outside where a cop car was waiting for him. And while they were arresting him, this was my favorite part of the story, reading through the entire thing. He started yelling gender-based obscenities while he was getting arrested.
Whoa. What a call out. You know how like people go down this like long live the revolution or like anything like that? Imagine just screaming gender-based slurs. Just like while you're being arrested. That's not what you do. That's not. Who are you rallying right now?
Well, this dude's hammered.
Oh.
So any other hammered person.
Oh,
Uh,
all of the alcoholics
Which-
rise
which
to
all-
me.
all of this, the entire thing. If I did not mention Wisconsin in this whole thing, where do you think this would have taken place?
Probably somewhere in the Midwest.
Midwest.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's too it has Florida vibes, but everything can't be Florida.
Because I was thinking Texas on this one.
Texas?
Yeah.
No, they're pretty progressive now.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay.
Texas.
Mhm.
It's like Alabama. The yeah. It's never get away from.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that was more of a Texas yeehaw.
Yeah.
It's more of like the yeah. You know what I mean?
That sounds like someone in Arizona just got murdered.
You know what I'm talking about? Like farm
that's a
hicks.
snake bite. That's a snake bite right there.
Like farm hicks, like Far Cry 5 type shit. Like
Mhm.
they like cousin fuckers. Like that's what
I have a story about that for a later date. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
this just in, Connor's family.
that's for the break. I think my last comment on this whole thing. It being from Wisconsin, there's only one thing that it would be more funny if they were arguing about.
What's that?
Cheese.
Cheese. If it was an argument over cheese, that would have kind of sealed the deal.
That would have sealed the deal. We would have been talking about this last year.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, of course.
Now I think he should have kept going. After throwing the one beer bottle, he should have started grabbing shit whatever he could.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah, just keep going.
No,
man.
but like if there was like someone else that could be like the dudes that's getting arrested that's yelling all these obscenities, it'd be like, you should see the other fucker.
the other guy.
That's the part that's still going on in there.
Oh jeez.
All right, are you ready to move on?
I'm ready to move
All
on.
right. So with that, we're gonna move on to random thoughts with Rob.
Awesome. Hello and welcome to Rob.
This is
Where
where
I'm
this is
being-
where Rob gets shit
I'm
on.
being bullied. I am being bullied.
Rob loves Captain Marvel.
No,
Yep.
I do not.
Brie Larson is his dream
That is
woman.
incorrect.
That's his
I
hall
will
pass.
No.
I will never
Do
live
not
up
listen
the
to these
standards of
lies.
Brie Larson.
These are lies. These are false truths.
Why
This is
did
a
you not
cruel
watch
joke.
Captain Marvel for Halloween?
You literally had that opportunity.
This is a cruel
Oh my
joke
God.
that has gone on for way too
That
long.
was so funny.
It's not funny. It's not that funny.
Hell, if you told me beforehand,
It's
I
not
would have
funny.
shown up with a wig for you.
Everyone.
He would lose his shit.
It's like, babe, where's your costume? What do you mean?
I don't like
What
this
do you
joke,
mean?
guys. Guys, this joke is old. It is stale. It is bad. It is a bad joke. There are better superheroes.
Do you want me to ask the viewers their opinion on?
Listen,
That's what I thought.
the best Marvel hero is arguably Black Panther.
It's obviously Captain Marvel in your eyes.
Here, let's go through the Black Panther story now, shall we? Okay. Tell me about the Black Panther story.
A second.
Well, you see,
Well, you see.
Black Panther technically starts in Civil War with the death of King T'Chaka. And that is when King T'Challa.
Don't be spoiling things for people.
It's
At least
it
they
came out in
spoil
like
it for us.
2017.
Who cares? At least they spoil
For those people that
If you haven't
if
seen
you haven't seen it,
Black Panther or Captain Marvel,
just skip ahead about 20 minutes.
yeah. Anyways, so King T'Chaka dies, and King T'Challa takes up the mantle. Then we go to Black Panther.
How do you get to Black Panther?
How do you get to Black Panther? You go back on Disney Plus, scroll a couple over, and then you hit OK
And then you-
on Black Panther, and then you hit play.
Okay, but like, yeah, if you could just scroll over and get to Black Panther,
Why does it take
did
so
you
long?
go to you just said it's just a few. You just scroll over a couple.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, if you go back in Disney Plus, it takes you back to the one that you were on, so you can just hit the scroll once and then you're on the
yes,
next one.
You could do that as well, but instead,
But that's too
choose
difficult.
Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So now, Rob, what happens in Captain Marvel? Panic attack.
For the rest of Black Panther, because you guys didn't let me fucking finish. Starts off with Killmonger busting into a museum and taking some vibranium, and then T'Challa, it goes to T'Challa going to pick up what's her face, it's like Nicoye, some shit like that. It's close like that. No, I'm thinking of Okoye. That's
Yeah,
the,
you are.
the general.
That's the general.
The other one is Nabila. No,
that's Nebula.
no, there is a Nabila.
You don't like this movie.
You didn't pay attention enough.
She's not that important.
God.
So then they pick her up and they go to his dad's funeral, and then he officially gets the right of the king through trial by combat, and then he wins by beating the mountain monkeys. You can't lie, that's exactly who they are, Connor. They're the mountain monkeys. So he beats the leader of the mountain monkeys. And then the bad guy goes to sell some diamonds, and T'Challa intercepts it because Claw is a war criminal, and he needs to be tried by Wakanda. And they almost get him, but he escapes. And then they do get him, but then they don't. And then
Hold up.
the bad
Hold
guy
up,
kills
hold
him.
up, Hold up.
And then
Hold
they
up,
go
you need
to
stop
Wakanda.
right now, Rob.
And then
Rob. I just
Captain
looked
Marvel's
up.
on set.
No. I just looked up Brie Larson movies, and like 5 of these are some of your favorite fucking movies. So what's going on?
like what?
here?
Like
Just
fucking what?
Fucking admit
Like
it.
fucking
Just
what?
admit
Like
it.
what?
Okay.
Captain Marvel.
Not my favorite movie. Bad movie. Mid as fuck.
Okay, you don't really like this movie, but you've seen it and know enough about it that Room.
Okay, fuck that entire movie. Fuck Room. Fuck that little boy Jack. He needs to get kicked in the throat.
Okay, Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Mm-hmm.
That's just Robert when he's driving down the street.
Wait. What fucking movie was she in?
She was in 2 of them. One of them was the last one that we just watched. I'm not kidding. She was in it. I'm not playing.
Okay.
You.
I just don't remember her being in it.
Well, she is. I
I
think you would
guess.
remember because you.
I would not remember. No.
Just you pick her out.
You said that you've seen 13 going on 30 quite a few times, so.
No, I've seen it like twice.
You're lying.
No.
You're lying right now.
I'm
to the viewers.
literally not lying.
Yeah,
I've
you
seen
are.
it like twice.
You were dead asleep, and I had 13 going on 30, the first scene on, and you go, is that 13 going on 30? Without even opening your eyes, bro. So stop.
Dude's lying.
You know that movie. Without even opening your eyes, you go, is that 13 going on 30? And I'm like, you've seen this before? And you're like, yeah.
Yeah, it's his favorite movie.
Not to mention like a bunch of the other Avengers movies. So like,
I'm gonna. Yes.
Let's see.
I need help, guys. What do you
Infinity
Captain
War,
Marvel.
What do I even
Infinity
do?
War, Endgame.
Endgame, the Kang.
What do you
Dynasty?
do
I don't know
when
what that is.
No.
people don't stop?
That's
What do
not
you
a movie.
do? Like,
Uh,
how do you get people to listen to you?
You don't.
It's been like this.
Let's see what else.
I can't have favorites. I can't stand up for myself. Everything I say
You
is
didn't
wrong.
say it was a favorite. You're denying that it's a favorite, which is why we're making fun of you.
Marvels.
You're denying it. When I
It's
ask
not
you-
one of my
When I
favorites.
ask you why you watch it a billion times, you say you're too lazy to press a button with your thumb, 1 or 2 or none more, to watch anything else. You're too lazy to watch anything else, so you watch that movie. When instead you could just say, I like the movie, babe.
I do
I
not
That-
like
that's
that
all you have to
movie.
say.
And we make fun of you, but it's funny that you said that out of laziness is the reason that you've watched that movie so many times.
Yes.
When there are so many other great movies in that timeline that you could scroll 1 or 2 or literally not scroll at all and watch the very first Captain America, which is at least better. Like, you don't even have to scroll. You could just open Disney Plus and there it is, Captain America. You can just watch that a billion times.
Oh, but you have to scroll down for that, though.
No, you don't have to scroll anyways. On our Disney Plus, it
On
takes you
yours?
right to the Marvel time. You don't even have
Does
to
it?
do nothing. You literally just press select.
Robert's just lost the game.
I'm sorry, but it's funny.
I'm about to lose my fucking life. That's what's about to happen.
Great, I'll start writing the eulogy. I'll have Captain Marvel stickers for everybody.
I don't know if you've seen Green Lantern, but she's
Not see Green Lantern.
I haven't either. And the Marvels, of course, which you're probably binging behind my back. I'm sorry, that's the end of that. I just thought it was funny. I had to look up the movie she was in just to see if there was any other correlation.
He's done. He's
And like the rant you went on about Room too is so funny because she's the one
Yeah.
in there, you know.
I think he's out of random thoughts.
So, do you hate watch it or like what is it? Like, do you got like some weird like?
I read the book Room, and I developed an extreme hate for it. And I
And
heard.
watched the movie.
No,
You really
I
liked
didn't
it?
even know that there was a movie until it'd been out for like 5 years already. And then I was like, oh, I don't plan on watching this movie. And then back when my old friend group was still doing movie nights, that was the voted movie. So I kind of had no choice. You know what I mean?
And you memorized the entire
What?
thing.
Where are you pulling that?
You know every little part of that movie.
Do I?
Yeah, we were talking about. Look at your
Do
face.
I know
can
every little
tell
part
you're
of that
lying
movie?
Because of your little face right now, your little lion ass face.
I.
Well,
I'm
that
done.
is
I'm good.
random thoughts with
Yeah, that
Rob.
was random thoughts with Rob. Rob wants to kill himself, so he might be back. He might not, but we do know that on the Rob is now not happening.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's overrated or underrated time.
Yeah.
And our opinions are extra made in advance because it's in person this time. Fuck you.
Well, him.
No, that's how we do this.
Well,
That's like the usual intro.
I have the usual intro.
Oh,
It's written here, and it's and now a game that is completely made up, and your opinion does not matter. This is overrated or underrated. So, overrated or underrated? Self checkouts.
Depends.
Underrated. Steal that shit.
No, that was the thing that I saw that I'm gonna say they're underrated also. Because I'm the person that will like go into a store for like maybe 2 things in and out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
the
what's the point?
fuckers that
It might be a little cramped, but I was like out of frame.
oh, okay. It's the fuckers that get like 80 fucking things and then take it through the
Oh
Like,
yeah,
stress
fuck
20.
those guys.
and then they're like fucking janging their entire cart to make sure it all fits back.
See, in my hometown, our local grocery store, the only one that we had, they closed the self checkout for the first half of the day, so you have to go through like the lines. You know what I mean? And that's just it sucks. It sucks, man, because they're always packed with old people that don't know shit. And they're always like counting their little change.
You ever get someone that writes a check at one of those?
Oh,
I would
not
never
the check writers.
That's insane. That's crazy. That's
Yeah,
my
because-
grandma, my
No,
grandma
because
was like,
listen,
yeah.
because listen, if they're writing a check at the self checkout, they don't pay at the self checkout. They keep their stuff there for like an extra like 30 seconds. But like
Well,
go talk to the attendant and
well-
give them the check and cash out
True.
there and everything.
Well, let's rephrase that entire thing, right? So they have no credit card. They have no money.
No money.
They have no money. The first challenge for them is finding their glasses.
Yep.
True.
So now they found their glasses after asking someone else, and they were right around the corner.
Or on the top of their
The
head.
funny part is this story is so descriptive because it happened to me before. So they get their glasses on. They're like fucking right here on the screen trying to see the fucking total. So they're writing the number and then they go up. Of course, them being their old person selves, that they're so fast at doing this. They go up and go, who do I make the check out to?
Yeah.
And then the poor sap that's working there, he goes, Tops.
Right.
How do you spell Tops? It's 4 letters.
The 4 letters.
It's
tops.
4 letters, right?
Written all
It's
over
written
the
all over the fucking building.
It's on the guy's like t-shirt.
Right. Why does it take 5 minutes to write Tops?
Seriously, that's
Gotta grip the pen right.
shoot me when I'm not old.
Deal. All right. So, otherwise underrated for me.
I'll say underrated as well.
Underrated? Okay. This one is more of a personal one for me, because I do this a lot. Overrated or underrated? Drinking games during sporting events.
Underrated. That's just fun.
That shit's fun as hell.
So fun.
I'll say underrated, but we all know how that would go for me.
Yeah, you can't drink, but like, but also.
And now the
over-
world knows
Okay,
again.
okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate for a second. Overrated, actually, because I find myself never having friends to do that shit, and I'm always like, I wanna play a drinking game, and it's just me by myself.
Well, that was the thing I saw the other day that made me think of putting this on here. It was a TikTok about like 2 guys that was like, all right, we're gonna do a drinking game, for the Chiefs game. How many you're gonna take a shot every time they show Taylor Swift on the screen? Like the first quarter, it's like, all right, here we go. Second quarter, they're out.
We have to find the Uno drinking game.
Yeah.
It's out there, and we need to find it. That would get real competitive.
I think that's one Google search from happening.
Yeah, we should do that.
Mhm. I'll check Amazon.
And we can always revert it
Could be
into
here
like
tomorrow.
we can do it into like bong hits too instead of drinking, you know, so
Yeah.
you don't get too busted.
I'll do mine. It's for sure.
Okay. Overrated or underrated? Rewatching TV shows.
Well, Rob knows that.
Okay, I didn't think of it. I didn't think of this joke would happen this extensively when I did write this. So I'm sorry now. But overrated or underrated?
But underrated. I rewatch shit all the time. I'm the queen of rewatching shit. Like as much as I joke with him, like for real, I'm the queen of rewatching shit. I rewatch shit every year. I have a seasonal playlist of what shows I watch. Winter is How I Met Your Mother and Gilmore Girls.
Okay.
But we watched How I Met Your Mother during the summer, but I'm still watching it again. But like, you know.
Yeah.
And,
You gotta maintain your schedule.
It's a good ass show.
Yeah.
And then like South Park is fall, so we just got out of that, you know what I mean? And then we got like Adventure Time and all that other stuff in the summer. A lot happens in the summer, you know. And then every now and then he gets me to watch a movie or something. Or like we watch like some of my movies because I got a lot of movies and he hasn't seen a lot of movies. But underrated.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
I don't know. I mean, for my personal tastes, I'm gonna say overrated because I want to get into more stuff, but I just don't know what to watch. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like I'm just so picky. Like I'll
He was
look
asking me the other day what Marvel stuff was like TV shows were worth watching.
right, like yeah, like I don't want to watch things that I know I'm
Told
not
you a
gonna.
bunch of stuff you could watch.
Well, yeah, like I collaborate.
Yeah,
he collaborates.
indeed.
You know what I mean? I
He doesn't buy a
outsource.
boat.
No, I really do. Like
It's
if
funny though because my brother and my dad have complete opposite views when it comes to the TV
Yeah,
shows. Like my
facts.
brother's like trash, don't even watch them, and my dad's like, you aren't a Marvel fan unless you watch that shit.
no, but I
literally
would say
told him to-
I would say overrated because I want to watch some more new stuff and I want to get into stuff. But all the new stuff also sucks. You know what I mean?
Oh, facts. bro.
Like we are trying, sort of, like ironically, to watch How I Met Your Father.
Oh, it's so cringy.
It's so bad. It
And
is so bad.
It's so cringy. Like shows like that. Like that's another thing. Like I know you don't have that on there, but like remakes of shows, like stop.
Let's
it.
add that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna answer mine, and then we can add that.
Go for it.
Remakes overrated.
Well, let Connor speak.
Didn't even answer that with the first question.
Well, answer them both.
Okay. Rewatching TV shows, I'm gonna say is underrated. I do that all the time,
Hell yeah.
especially like if I'm like in between shows or something like that, and I have like nothing to watch, then I'll rewatch something just for something.
Oh yeah, it's comfort.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it.
In terms of remakes of the old shit, that shit is overrated as fuck.
Yeah. Leave it alone, please. Leave it alone. Okay, the only thing that I will say was a good remake that I watched, and there are people that disagree with me, hardcore fans of the show. I will say I'm probably one of the top like 10 biggest fans of Adventure Time. I will go that far to say that. Okay, Fiona and Cake was good. I liked that shit.
I liked Fiona and
That shit
Cake.
was-
That was really
But
good.
I have friends that are very good fans like me, and they did not like that shit. They thought it
Okay.
was stupid.
Are they the other 9?
Probably. But like, but the How I Met Your Father thing, and like when they did like the Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World thing, and all that stuff, stop. Leave that shit alone. Those are classics in my eyes. Like I know How I Met Your Mother might not be a classic to a lot of people our
No, that's a
age
classic to me.
or above us or whatever, but shit's a classic. And it was done beautifully, and it was a genius show. It had intellectual, like Seinfeld. If they ever remake Seinfeld, I'm killing myself.
Ah.
You're not doing that, okay? But no, How I Met Your Father was just not what I expected it to be. And they have a lot of like good actors playing shitty parts, and I don't like that.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of it's bad.
But I agree with you. I want to get into new stuff too. It's just so hard. These
I know,
days.
right? It's just hard because you want to get into new stuff, but you're like, I don't know if I like it. I know what I do like,
And a lot of
and it's
stuff
the stuff
drags.
that I've watched.
Think you're comparing it to the stuff you already
Right.
saw,
And
the original.
it's a mess.
Like the whole How I Met Your Father, the first episode, we're like, is that supposed to be Marshall? Is that supposed to be? And then we're like,
Oh, it's a
completely new
whole new
cast
cast.
in the old
The
apartment.
only like the apartment is like the same. Like the only like mention they had to How I Met Your Mother was they're like, yeah, we got it from some old couple that
Right.
lives on the Upper Wesleyan, some old
And
Wesleyan alumni.
Yeah, and the storytelling was shit.
Yeah.
They didn't have many back.
Like how in How I Met Your Mother, it's like the father telling his kids. It's the same way, except it's like the mother telling us.
No, just his son. No, her son.
Well, but how it's set up, because
Yeah, no, you don't
no,
see
because
the
like
son.
how
It's the son and
because
us
like in How I Met Your Mother, we
are the viewers.
the viewers are supposed to be the dad,
Yeah, the
and we're
dad.
telling our kids, and it's supposed to be like we are remembering.
We're Bob Saget.
Right, we're Bob Saget, and we are remembering all the times that we have with friends and shit. But the new show is more like
she's actually telling
us how,
Yeah.
and like you don't want to sit there and hear that shit sometimes. You know what I mean?
Right. Like it's
Like
annoying.
that ass.
She doesn't give enough detail, and there's no it's really really cringy humor now. Like it's set as a today's Disney show. Like it's so
Like the
cringy
very
and
first
watered
episode
down.
was about like how she met this guy on Tinder. That was really really good match.
Yeah, and then he
Pass.
moved to Germany or something that same
Some
day.
shit like that.
And then it was just weird. There wasn't very much backstory on the characters. We didn't really know what was going on. And then we watched, I think, 2 more episodes or 1.5 more episodes, and we still didn't figure out which character was who and what they were supposed to be. And I'm just like, this is not How I Met Your Mother. In the first episode, he's like, my best friends, Lily and Marshall, and this is Barney, and this is fucking. And
Right, but all these random people just start showing up, and at the end, they're all walking together on a bridge, and you're like, this is the group? You know what I mean?
And then they don't address it at all. The next episode is just going on with their lives.
Right, like How I Met Your Mother, it started that they were already friends.
And
this looks like it's starting from the beginning of the friendships.
And the character development is already there in How I Met Your Mother, but you learn about them throughout the show because of how much he goes back in time and forward, and then he literally tells the story. Like he'll pause the show what you're seeing and tell you what's going on, and it's witty and humorous, and the jokes aren't what I was telling to him earlier. And How I Met Your Father, the actors are cringy, okay? In How I Met Your Mother, the characters are cringy. They're supposed to be a little bit whack, you know what I mean?
Here's what I will say though. If How I Met Your Father ends up getting a second season, then that means enough people like it enough to give it a second season. So I'll finish the first season. Well, that still means the money had to come from somewhere.
You're right. Maybe we'll try it again.
But only if it really gets a second season.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for. All right, we kind of went on a big.
That went a big tangent.
Yeah, we kind of went off the rails there.
Okay. So overrated.
Yeah. Overrated.
Overrated. Okay. Overrated or underrated? Driving under the influence.
No, stop.
I don't know if we can legally. I don't feel. I plead the fifth.
Underrated for him. All right.
I plead the fifth.
Okay. Technically, I drive under the influence every day because I smoke so much fucking weed. Okay.
Okay, so underrated for you.
but I'm not going to advise anyone to.
Yeah, don't drive.
Don't say underrated.
People do not drive under the influence.
Underrated.
Bad idea.
Do what you want.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't drive under the influence.
Yeah.
I do not promote it.
I'll rephrase my answer. Do what you want, but don't get caught.
Yeah.
No, wait, stop. I do not promote driving under the influence. Nobody should do it. Don't do it. However, it is not that hard.
Oh my gosh, Cooper.
However,
it's not that hard. Okay. All right. This one's a little bit of a precursor for later. Okay.
oh boy.
Overrated or underrated? Not seeing your family for holidays.
Well, this year would technically be my first year that I will not be with pretty much any of my family for holidays. Shame. I don't know how to answer that one.
Okay, so you're mid. Next.
Yeah. But okay, wait.
You have your own problem.
But I have been left alone on multiple Christmases. Okay, my family used to go to Ohio for every Christmas, and when I was a little adolescent and they didn't love me anymore, they would leave me home for Christmas, and I would have to take care of the dog while they were in Ohio. So I would have friends come over, and we would do Friendsmas, and like we just smoke living room blunts and stuff because we weren't allowed to do that, back then. So I have so like underrated, but also like it's kind of sad.
Okay. I'd love to hear this answer.
Yeah,
Broken lives.
yeah, the past couple of years have been interesting. But this year, funnily enough, the year that like my family is like kind of like starting to get fixed and everything, and I was looking forward to spending the holidays with my family, they said that they might not even be in the state for the holidays. So we'll see how that goes.
I think you need to find what state they're going to be in.
Georgia.
Think
For
you're
my
better off-
sister.
Oh, I think you're better off here. Okay.
Yeah, I might.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, we can
Well.
track down my family and
In Ohio.
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
I'm gonna say overrated. I'm gonna say overrated because I wouldn't have the amount of family stories if I wasn't included in them.
Indeed.
And some of them will come up later. I know of that. That's a precursor for later. Anyways,
It's a surprise tool that'll help us later.
it is. It is. All right. So, is there any other ones that you both want to add?
Not knowing the lyrics to Disney songs.
Not knowing.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's overrated or underrated. Not knowing the lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay. Not knowing the lyrics.
Underrated. Fuck you guys for making fun of me for not knowing the lyrics to Disney songs.
I didn't make fun of you.
No,
He was
that's
the one who
what
laughed
you
at
was
you.
like, world.
Oh, the world, yeah.
Heals the whole world. Oh yeah.
I've seen all the Disney movies, okay, but like I don't know all the songs. Everybody else does.
Not knowing the lyrics, I would also say underrated. I don't think it's that important that you know the lyrics to like all the freaking Disney songs. There's so many of them out there.
There's
not
people who
that-
disagree.
That's not that important. It's not that deep. If you know the lyrics of your favorite Disney movies and stuff, then
Then
that's a
you're
little
fine.
bit different.
Well,
But like,
if your favorite Disney movie is like something, I'm just gonna use Aladdin since we were talking about that before.
yeah,
Okay? I'm just gonna use that as an example. If that is your favorite Christmas movie, this is where my
This
mind is
is-
right now.
this has been Aladdin is now a Christmas movie.
You're goddamn right.
Aladdin got a gift.
Aladdin comes.
I'm probably gonna have to mute that too. Anyways, if Aladdin is your favorite Disney movie,
The button.
if Aladdin is your favorite Disney movie, and like you watched it like every day when you were a kid, I feel like you would have no excuse of not knowing the lyrics to it. But if you're, like you said, a fan of a multitude of Disney movies, I don't think it matters. So I'm gonna say underrated.
Alrighty.
All right, there we go. I mean, I don't have any. You know what? Maybe I do have one. Overrated or underrated?
Okay.
Condensation.
Overrated.
What?
There are 4 rings on this desk right here that are gonna be there forever or until Robert cleans it.
Forever.
That's why I said or.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Sometimes, okay, hear me out. This is girl math shit.
Oh boy.
Girl man.
Oh,
shit.
Okay. Sometimes you're in your car, right?
Okay.
And you just got yourself like a crisp Pepsi or something. And I'm like, Mighty Taco or whatever. Okay, it's in your cup holder, right?
Mhm.
If you're like me, I have this little thing in my car, right? That like I put my blunt roaches on, and sometimes it gets dirty. So condensation.
Are you telling me you wash your thing
the
with
napkin,
condensation?
and I get the condensation from my cup?
That's about as bad as him using a McDonald's lid as an ashtray,
And I use it.
which is right there.
Ashes off the little part where my roaches go. It's helpful.
It's helpful.
Yeah.
The condensation is helpful.
It's free water. It's from what this sounds like. It's just free water.
And plenty of girls have done shit like that with condensation. They're like, oh, I got something on my hand.
I love the sound.
I
of
think
it.
that we. I think we need to find a way to just remove condensation from the water cycle.
You want to de-science the world?
Yep.
Like how
I'd
you
love
want
to see
to
you do that.
de-magic the Marvel Universe?
We're not doing this right now. We're not doing this.
I didn't have a comment.
We are not doing this right now. That is going to take too long.
Keep going.
I don't have any more though.
Condensation is real, just like evolution.
Yes. I never said it was fake.
Deal with it.
You know what? You know what is fake though? Extortion.
You gotta say it in the right order. You gotta
Birds.
birds,
Unicorns. And
unicorns,
extortion.
and extortion are all not real.
Yes, those are not real things. Alrighty. I got no more.
You got no more? No more? Okay, all right, we're gonna move on to fill in the blank. So yeah, that's true. All right. So, and now a game that confirms, yeah, and now a game that confirms that we are terrible people.
Terrible people
Terrible
indeed.
people. Okay, this is fill in the blank.
Fill in the blank.
Okay, there is no God. It is just blank, and then you die.
Just the dentist.
The dentist.
Dentist. And then you die.
I was gonna say there's no God. There's just I'm gonna say like those like ads on like your phone or whatever with a really small,
Oh, the
like
X.
with a
Like,
really small
that
X.
you
Oh.
Like, that is it's that, and then you die.
That's God.
If you hit the X, you get another chance.
Right. No, you hit the X on the first try.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get another chance.
I think what you would see, oh yeah, I got a hair in my mouth. I'm sorry. What you would see is just a picture of like the Looney Tunes, like that's all, folks. Right, that's all, folks.
That's all. And then you die.
And then you die.
Like the fucking Looney Tunes are telling you when time's up.
It's always been Looney Tunes.
Alright. No, 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 no. I will not let blank ruin this wedding.
Ketamine.
Oh, jeez.
Wham. David Hasselhoff.
Oh,
David has
I will not let living like Larry ruin this wedding. Let's save that for the end. Mom's to-do list: buy groceries, clean up blank, soccer practice. Search history.
Tax evasion documentation.
Oh, okay.
Israeli-Pakistan conflict.
Oh.
Shut it down, shut it down, shut it down.
Too soon? Too soon?
Just like that, we were canceled.
Yeah, literally.
She's just one of the guys, you know. She likes beer and football and blank. Booze.
Brie Larson specifically.
Just, yeah.
What? It's a guy thing. You gotta pick one now, Rob.
I'm
Come on.
thinking. I'm trying to think beyond the
Yeah,
rage.
What is she like? Beer, football, and what?
Pissing outside.
Yeah. I feel like girls do that more than guys do. Wrong person.
This Friday.
She was peeing behind the bar at the club.
Ironically, this Friday at Liquid Lounge, it's blank night.
Peeing behind the bar, guys.
Ladies drink free. I'd be more amazed, but I would be surprised if that was an actual thing.
It is. It's on Jersey Shore. Jenny does it. She goes behind the bar. She takes it. She's like, I can't hold it. I'm not gonna name drop nobody, but not a couple weeks ago, like
Oh no.
like a month and a half ago, I was with my girls and we went to the bar in Buffalo, and my friend had to pee really badly, so she went like literally right behind the venue, and then she left her sweatshirt there for someone to take. I don't want this anymore. Maybe someone wants to take it. What?
And yet people question why I go out and do things, why I don't go out and do things.
I've had so many friends like pee behind my car and shit. I've never done that. I've never been that drunk that I need to pee outside. But I've had lots of friends that have done it.
No.
I got one for this because it goes with the story from before. This Friday at Liquid Lounge, it's fight night. Ladies drink free.
Yeah.
At the Liquid Lounge.
At the Liquid Lounge.
Like some Squidward, but sophisticated dude.
No, that's the fucking Squidward's brother.
Yeah.
Why can't I just say things normally? What's the thing?
What's his name? Like Swilliam or
Yeah.
something like that?
The Liquid Lounge.
The liquid
He's
lounge.
got the. He's got. Fucking laugh.
Let's see. It's and the ladies drink free. You say?
Yes. That's the second fucking sentence.
What happens at the liquid lounge, bitch?
Stays in the liquid lounge.
It's
This is taking way too long.
I can't think. I'm blanking. I don't know. It's fucking.
Nothing happens at the liquid lounge.
I don't know. Drug night.
You got drugs on the mind, man? What's up?
No, I can't think of anything.
It's drug night.
Drug night. Ladies drink free. Fucking drink up.
Drink
start
drugs.
roofing. Free drink.
It's-
Every free
no, it's
drink
when-
comes with a roofie. All organic.
No, I was literally gonna say it's the fucking liquid marijuana.
Hey. Mocktail, baby.
Mocktails.
And a roofie.
And a roofie.
You gotta include the
For
roofie.
free. For free.
Only liquid.
Only ladies.
Yeah.
That's so fucked up.
See, this is why this show almost gets canceled every week. Because we pulled this bullshit.
Oh boy. Oh man, bro. It's like a big time rush song. Which was originally who's the original song by?
Blur.
Thank you. Yes, Blur.
Uh,
Windows
the next card doesn't do the previous card any justice. Well, if blank is a crime, then lock me up. I'm gonna take Robert's answer and be drugs.
If putting string cheese under my pillow to keep it warm. Lock me the fuck up. I can't eat cold cheese.
That's a real thing. That's a real thing, people.
I put it in the couch now. It's gotta be warm or Luke temp. Luke temp.
You ever
cheese.
have Luke temp cheese?
It's the best. What do you mean? All the best cheeses aren't supposed to be cold. They're supposed to be room temp.
True. True.
String cheese included in my eyes. It melts. Unless it's the Trader Joe's brand. That's just so.
If what's not a crime that could be a crime?
Runs away.
Something that's not a crime that could be a crime, right? If kicking orphans was a crime, then lock me up. What are they gonna do? Tell their parents?
I mean, child abuse is a crime.
And just like
What are they
that,
gonna do? Tell their parents?
just like that podcast canceled.
You
We've been
made the
canceled.
stand joke. You made the ketamine joke.
Yeah.
And you got child abuse. What's next? Oh, you did roofing lady.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, that was me. That was you. That was me. That was me. I'm not claiming that.
Drug night. Ladies drink free.
No, I just said drugs.
Drugs.
Let's read the rest of the card. Should we?
I'm not gonna be the reason this podcast is
I-
canceled.
You already
But- I want him to read this one.
Oh. You won't believe what's in my pussy. It's blank.
It's sparkling.
It's sparkling.
I was gonna say it's all the roofies.
Oh,
It's all the roofies.
It's
it's stuck. You won't believe what's in my pussy. It's stuck.
You help getting it out.
Oh my god. I don't know if I should tell this on the air, but Yeah.
You won't believe what's in my pussy. It's flavored.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's not about me, if that's what you were about to think. Somebody once told me that they were with a girl once, and they were like, being freaky or whatever. And the girl stuck a lollipop up there, and they couldn't get it out.
Oh boy.
That's a yeast infection waiting to happen, but
Yeah.
also like,
Oh,
oh,
oh, yeah, not fun. Doesn't sound fun. 0 out of 10.
that.
That doesn't sound smart either.
It's like a push, like a blow pop up the puss. Like, bleh. What if it got sticky and it was sticky and it's like, I'm sorry, I knew it.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I don't believe in God. I believe in blank.
2 for 4 taquitos.
2 for I don't believe in God. I believe in marijuana.
Oh, you kind of stole mine, but not really. I'm
Drugs.
trying.
I believe in
I
drugs.
don't believe in God, but I do believe in tequila.
Tequila.
Best you go back where you came from now. We don't take too kindly to blank in these parts.
Don't say it.
The fact that both of us just looked at each other knowing what he was going to say.
Don't say it. If you say it, you better read the whole card. You can't just say the
Yep,
word.
there you go.
And you gotta say, boy.
Best you go back where you came from, nah. We don't take too kindly to.
I don't think anyone else needs to answer now. That one.
No.
No, that one.
In these spots, boy.
Okay. Art isn't just painting in a stuffy museum. Art is alive. Art is blank. Gay.
Coming to get you. Art is alive. Art is coming to get you.
Art is coming out of the president's asshole.
Oh.
That's
Joe
probably where the
Biden.
lollipop
Joe
was.
Biden is shitting.
I tell you, it was. No, you can read this one. This is the last card, by the way.
I tell you, it was a non-stop fuck fest. When it was over, my asshole looked like
A blow pop.
Steve Buscemi's face. Find the card.
Okay, here you go.
I tell you, it was a non-stop fuck fest. When it was over, my asshole looked like blank.
You said Steve Buscemi's face. I said a blow pop.
The Vegas orb.
People are like making
Go to the
designs of
doctor.
your ass now.
Go to a doctor. Okay. So does that conclude fill in the
That
blank?
does conclude, Phil.
Filling in the blank is now concluded. Thank you for your time. Oh shit! Wait, no. Go away! Go away! No, stop! Go away! And now it's time to bitch.
Are you gonna do it the right way, or
I don't. What's the thing?
Well, because
Do I have
the
the
way
thing?
you start, the way you start this is
I don't feel like there is a way that we start this. I feel like we should just
it
fucking
is
start it.
started the same way for
And
the
it
last
started. What's
three
What are we
seasons.
bitching about? What are we bitching about?
I said it
What are we
before.
bitching
I
about?
said it. I
What are
said
we
it
bitching about?
to slap you.
What are we bitching about? Just answer the question.
I mentioned it before when we were doing
Answer the-
overrated or underrated about our family.
What are we bitching about though? I already started the segment. Anyway, he won't continue on. I'm gonna have to pull something out of my ass if he doesn't say what we're bitching about.
We're complaining about families.
Damn.
I just shut him down.
Damn. Well, yeah. Now families can be annoying. Families are rough. It all depends on the family that you make in life. That's really what matters.
Or the sad one that you're born into.
No, maybe. I mean, yeah, that one matters a little bit, but not so much because sometimes they can be shitty. You can get dealt a shit hand, and it'd be like that. I love you, babe.
Sometimes you get the shit thing.
But yeah, no, sometimes you get dealt a shit hand on family, so you got to go make your own family. And I thought that's what I was dealing with, but not really so much. But like, I got my own family and I got my actual family, and you know, there's pros and cons everywhere, you know. So like, yeah,
That's about it.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty much the extent of it. Family can be annoying. Family is sure fucking stupid. Oh, wait a minute. No. hold on.
Here we
I
go.
got something.
This is what
Now,
we're trying to
listen,
get to.
listen.
This is where we're trying to get to. The whole thing is fucking
Check this
shady.
out. Check this out. Okay. Are you familiar with the B-52s?
Yes.
Do you know the song by the B-52s called Good Stuff? Do you know what that song's about?
Yes.
That song's about fucking. And I'm not talking like I'm gonna lay you down and not like that nice romantic shit. No, that's that hot, sweaty fucking. In the song.
Now, can you say that right into the camera?
Fucking. No, but in the song, the lyrics go something along the lines of, it's like give me that good stuff. Take me down where the love honey flows. What's love honey? It's cum. It's cum.
No, I have to ask, Robert. I have to ask.
Yes.
How much research did you put into this?
Not much. All I had to do was listen to the song.
Okay.
You just listen to the song and just right there in the lyrics.
You just know.
And then listen to this. As an 8-year-old boy. So
what you're saying is you got taught sex ed from a B-52 song.
No. I had no idea what they were singing about, but I had the lyrics memorized. Had no idea what they meant or what they were talking about, but I had it memorized as an 8-year-old child. Now that same 8-year-old child was prohibited by his mother to watch SpongeBob.
But y'all can sing a song about fucking.
But I can sing a song about fucking.
One more time. One more.
Fucking. No, but listen. I asked my mom the other day, and I was like, Mom, why is that? And she said, oh, I thought it was stupid. She thought SpongeBob was stupid, and that's why I wasn't allowed to watch it. So that's family for you.
Okay. Now I'm gonna shut you down right here because my family is fucking weird. Okay. So every year, I'm gonna tell you the story of Thanksgiving because we're right around that time. 2022.
2022.
Okay, so this was last year. Everyone starts coming over. They're perfectly fine. They're all sitting in the living room. Now, we just put my grandmother's dog down. Yes, I know it's sad. but this dog had like fucking 50 health problems and was like 13.
2 health remaining.
Exactly. It just went out like it was fine. Anyways, uh, anyways, now it's my aunt, my uncle, my 2 cousins, and my grandmother. My grandmother is sitting down in the living room. She's talking to my uncle. And just out of the blue, my youngest cousin goes, "So, Grandma, how's your dog?" Oh,
Oh.
and me, my sister, my mother, my uncle are all sitting there in the living room together, just staring at each other. It's like, we really hope she doesn't notice this. She didn't.
Okay. Thank God.
It completely blew over, and
Grandma never noticed.
well, yeah, she probably couldn't hear it either.
Fair.
Anyways,
Valid.
it keeps going. It's relatively normal now, and for Thanksgiving, I wouldn't know about anyone else's traditions or anything, but it is very common in our family that we say what we're thankful for.
Yeah, my family does that.
Here's the kicker: you can't use the same thing twice. Exactly. So what does my grandmother say? Now, like, so far we've said our family, our friends, the ability to go anywhere, the ability to have a roof over our head, like the generic stuff. What do you think my grandmother said?
The dog.
The deer in the backyard.
Oh. The deer in the backyard.
In the backyard. Yeah. That's my grandmother. And a cat. Anyways, night continues. Middle of dinner. And a cat.
This is my cat. This is a gazebo, everybody. Gazebo, look at the camera. Look up. Oh,
Nope.
chill. Ow. Look at the baby girl, please. Look at the camera. Look at you. Look, you're on camera. Oh God. Baby girl, would you chill out? She's a child and has a lot of energy. She's a little crackhead. She's coming to you now. Maybe.
I feel like I'm gonna get bitten.
Nah. If
It's
she
like
does
you're,
that,
it's like you're sniffing my finger way too long.
if she does, they're playful bites.
Okay. Anyways, middle of dinner now, and there's a cat. Just the tail in the camera.
There you go. You want up on the window? You want
or the shape.
more clear?
There you go. Anyways,
I swear to God, if you jump down from that fucking window, gazebo.
it's making the thing just shuts.
She had her head out. I finished my sentence, and then she just goes back in.
I'm gonna hide in here. Anyways, middle of dinner. Okay, this is after she said that she's the thing that she's most thankful for is the deer in the backyard. Everyone's having like their like conversation or whatever, like catching up because like I'll admit we don't schedule things like other families do because all 4 of the grandkids are either in school or working, and obviously parents are working too, so it's hard to like match up schedules and stuff like that. Anyways, so like we're just doing that in between each other. I have an announcement. Oh, I'm sitting there like I'm like in the middle of like telling my uncle like what I switched my major to. He goes, I have an announcement. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to hear this. The ripcord on my wall is broken. Okay, so
Thanks, Grandma.
yeah. So my grandmother lives in a senior apartment, and these ripcords, you're like if you like fall or something like that, you pull them and it immediately calls 911 on your behalf, obviously. And like there's like the whole thing is like it says what room it is and stuff like that. Anyways, the ripcord on my wall is broken. And all of us are like, just like this. So how'd you break it?
Do you know it's grandma's fault?
Oh, I knew it was Grandma's fault. There's another story. I'll get to it in a minute. That was about a TV remote. Anyways, oh, there's a second part to that TV remote story also, because that came from the other day. But anyways, she goes, well, I pulled it out to clean it. And then I tried to put it back in as fast as I could, and then I got a knock at my door.
Oh boy.
I got a knock at my door, so I answered the door, and it was the building manager, who's also like part-time nurse as well, so it kind of works out there.
Sure.
He's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? But like you pulled the cord. Are you fine?" Yeah, I was just cleaning it. And then she tried to put it back in. Now these rip cords are a one-use thing.
Yeah.
Putting it back means it will not work. But she tried damn hard to put it back in.
I'm trying to get it in.
And then she broke the connector in the wall.
Oh boy.
So now nothing will go in.
Oh boy.
Yeah. That's my grandmother.
Oh, grandma.
If you have another one before my next long story.
Nah, my family just has their moments.
Yeah, the moments. All right. Well, I got another one then. Okay, so my grandmother calls me. Now, this is a rarity. If she calls me, that usually means that something's broken. Because I'm the IT guy to her. Because, heaven forbid the person that lives next door to her, who is a retired IT guy, knows anything. Anyways, he goes, my TV remote is not working. Ask her like the variety of things, because like she's got like one of those like bigger remotes, because she can't really, not that she can't really see anymore, but like her glasses are starting to go and her like that kind of stuff. So it's kind of sad, but it's also kind of funny, because this remote is about this big.
A giant remote.
Anyways, it's got like the larger numbers and stuff like that, and it all lights up, so she can
Right.
see it. It's fine.
Right.
Okay, so it's like I can't figure this out over the phone of what it's doing, because there's like a couple buttons on it that's like TV, cable, satellite, stuff like that. It's meant for a TV that she doesn't have. But she's programmed one of the buttons to her TV, and then we programmed the actual button to her TV, so like it works. She keeps pressing the one button to power the TV off.
Oh Jesus.
Now, when I got there, the TV was on and it was working or whatever. So apparently, I'm not sure if it like just stopped working or what. So I figured the first thing to try would be like just pressing a button. Nothing. Now I know it's a battery problem. Take it into the kitchen. Take it into the kitchen and pop the back off of it. Now, normally there's batteries in the battery compartment. Okay? There were batteries in the battery compartment, but there was something else in the battery compartment as well. Do you want to take a guess at what that is for an 87-year-old woman?
Extra batteries.
No.
One battery.
No. This remote takes 2 batteries.
Let me guess. There was AAA instead of AA.
No.
There was aluminum foil.
You're actually getting a little bit further. So it has nothing to do with batteries. It's nothing to do with foil. But you could put. You're getting closer. You're getting closer in that it was food. But when we started this earlier, your joke was that you were going to bring in a bowl of cereal. There were Frosted Flakes in there. So now I'm no scientist.
What's Grandma's explanation for putting Frosted?
There was none. There was none.
Oh boy.
But I'm no scientist. But I'm pretty sure for something to get into that kind of enclosed space, you would have had to pop it off and then use the remote as a spoon.
Oh.
I've got one more story. I'm not
Didn't
gonna
have
talk-
any spoons. Didn't feel like doing dishes.
Exactly. So you use the remote instead, apparently.
Yep.
So here's the second part of this. I went over there about 2 weeks ago because, like, just to say hi or whatever, because I don't get to see her all that often. Go over there and she said, "Can you fix my thermostat for me?" All right, I'll take a look at it. You know how I said that there were frosted flakes in the TV remote? It crushed in the sensor area of the thermostat. Frosted flakes. It's so cold in here. I'm looking at it. It says like 80. Like, I'm fucking dying in here. I'm gonna have a fucking heat stroke
I'm
in
just-
here.
Like,
But
like, what's up with the frosted flakes everywhere? Everywhere.
but everywhere. But that would probably be the one thing that I'm thankful for in terms of that kind of stuff, because if she wasn't here, I wouldn't have that story.
Mhm.
So, but boy, it's annoying.
Just gotta,
Oh, we
you
got
know.
one more about her also.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I think I told you this story, but it might have been a while ago.
Mhm.
Now, my grandmother is 82 pounds. If a very that's not a 182 in wrestling terms. It's literally 82
Yes.
pounds. She is literally
Yeah,
skin
80.
and bone.
Frail little woman.
Literally. And my aunt and uncle went on vacation to the Caribbean. So they bring her back this pretty nice bottle of like Caribbean rum. Right? Because she likes that kind of stuff. So they give it to her. Now, with these kinds of like spirits, how much are you supposed to have?
Like a shot or two?
How much is a shot, Rob?
Like 2 ounces.
2 ounces? How about half a pint? And what? So my sister and I found this out. This bottle is sitting next to her microwave. And she was telling us the story. It was like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I had like half a pint of it. My sister and I are staring at each other. I was like, yeah, I didn't really feel that good after. I'm like, grandma's getting turned up in here. Grandma's dropping.
Grandma's
literally
an agenda. Grandma has an agenda.
Grandma is dropping literally. Like she's on the floor.
Oh, there she goes.
No, my phone and I can't get up. Anyways, that's my family. And I get to see them maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Obviously, it's not a lot, but you know.
I know what that sound is.
Oh,
That's the thing of having a cat is sometimes you hear sounds and then you learn what those sounds are. She's
What's that
just
sound?
using the bathroom.
oh. Great way to end this.
Yeah.
So that episode, that first live episode, has taken about 2.5 hours, and it ends with a cat shitting in a box.
Yep. It's a box.
Box. There you go.
That thing you sent me earlier.
Yeah, right.
About the like it's kind of sad and like messed up.
But it's also kinda
robot
funny.
mistaken some dude for a box
And then
and
I
it
said,
killed him.
yeah, and it killed it.
But-
And then I sent him a picture of the dude that we talked about, of the cardboard box of the box on his head.
That's exactly what I think happened.
Just picks the ball up. Just
Hey guys, look at how funny I am.
all right. So with that, say goodbye for now. I'm gonna send Robert after you if you don't wash your fucking hands.
And this time I got Connor in person, so we can both come get you.
I will find you, and I will make you wash your hands.
We'll get you.
All right. So with that, We say goodbye for now, and we'll see you next week.
Peace.